hopefully just one decent race, and I can be it. Then I can register, and I won't care what happens. But if I get rear-ended or spin out or do something stupid, this could end up backfiring on me. The whole thing could backfire on me. I'm a stupid person. Who cares? Let's find out. Bro, what are you doing? Why are you hitting your brakes right there? Ain't no way I'm letting these dudes get by me on this shit. D-Lou is real fucking slow, and I feel bad. I'm not trying to be a bully with him or nothing, but damn. He's going real fucking slow. Nah. Do not go down the inside on me. You're. And then this dude's gonna fucking just. Oh well, that's what happens. Y'all get bashed into. I don't even give a fuck. I don't give a fuck no more. You guys wanna fucking just come and bash me around and shit? I don't give a fuck. This is how we're racing now. What's up, everybody? Hi, all my 6 people. Nah, what's up, Parquet? Anyway, so this is, I don't know, some of these replays aren't gonna make me look that great. I'm just being honest, but it is what it is. You know, I gotta show that shit anyway. Gotta learn from it, I guess. That's the whole point. I've already done multiple races. This is just when I start to get a little frustrated. I was talking to Got Max Power about this 3 wide situation right here, and I just went for it there. Normally I don't go for stuff like that, but he was just a little bit out of shape during this whole situation here, and I just went for it. I normally would have backed out of this, most always, especially on lap 1. I would back out of something like this, but I was like, nope, fuck it, I'm going for it. And especially with him going so slow through that fast right, I was worried he was going to do that the whole time, and I didn't want to get boxed up. So he watched the whole thing happen from here, and so I knew he was there, and I knew he was coming, and I knew I was going to have to deal with him, but because just for this split second, I thought that he wouldn't go that narrow, because it'd be stupid for this next turn, that by the time I noticed that he did it, he was already, you saw my little wiggle to the right. I didn't realize that he was already there, and I was like, oh shit, and I thought that was a dumb decision. Why did you do that? Now you're going to be on the outside of this next turn. But because it was a 3 wide and the whole situation went that way, it made us all go through there so slowly that we couldn't get on the inside of him for this next turn, so he ended up winning out. Absolutely. I want to make a note of how we take this turn together. The space that he gives me versus the space that I give him later. D-Lou we're talking about. So just that little whack on the outside. It's nothing bad. I'm not complaining at all. It is what it is. Look, just keeping it real here. We all just survived this. You know, we all just kind of survived this. There's nothing else to say about it. I did not expect him to go even more narrow. I thought that was going to be a death sentence for him. The only reason that it worked because I also had someone on the outside of me as well, so I couldn't do anything except for wait. Unfortunately, this whole situation draws this. You already see what's happening. I just lost 2 positions over that 3 wide, and these two cars behind me were gonna give me no quarter whenever I come out of that fast right too slow. I understand sometimes in some situations you have to do this. I really don't like when somebody barely gets in front of you and swings over right before the braking zone and slams on their brakes right in front of you. it's just not a good idea. I wouldn't do it. And then because I'm mad, I wasn't given. I got my elbows out on Teddy because now, as you can see, like, because who knows what I'm saying in the live race, because this was from like a day or two ago. I would imagine I'm not being nice. I would imagine I'm being very angry and mean and like a baby like I normally am. So, you know, I didn't really do anything bad to Teddy. I didn't do anything bad to this guy for doing what he did. You can see I let go of the brakes. Watch, I let go just a second, just so I would nudge him. But unfortunately, that made me hit Teddy. And then, because I'm just irritated, I just was like, I don't care, that I'll just fucking elbow you too. I don't fucking care. It just, you see now the positions that I lost, starting with it 3 wide, losing focus for just 1 second, lost me those 2 positions. Being irritated that he didn't leave me a lot of space going 2x2 through that next left, which was totally fair. There was nothing dirty about it at all. It was just, I wish he would have left me a little bit more space. Because I couldn't carry any speed out of the end of that, and it let me get swallowed up. Because I also fear his weird braking into that fast right. So it was just a combination of everything that just, luckily I didn't go too crazy and didn't start bashing people. I just had a little, you could tell by my driving that I was a little bit irritated. I would imagine I'm going to be editing back and forth from the live race to this replay, and I'm willing to bet the tone of voice is going to be quite different. Yeah, but I, at this point that my race was over, I just started taking that fast right differently. I just wanted to see what it was like. And that fucking, see what I'm saying? Like, dude, they're fucking terrible. And that yellow one that's up front, he did the same shit. He'll pull over right in front of you, and like, as soon as he clears your car, he'll slide over in front of you and fucking, he'll slide over in front of you and fucking, I'm not slowing down for you guys. Like, it's just, I'm fucking little tiny contacts and shit. Like, I'm just done, dude. Everyone wants to make contact with me, and I always got to be the nice guy and fucking back off and like try not to go too hard or try not to touch you. Or I'm fucking sick of it. I gave you space that time, but I bet you fucking hit your brakes. I bet you hit your... Bro, you don't hit your brakes?
It's important to know what to look for in case of stroke. Use FAST to remember the warning signs of stroke. F is for face, A is for arms, S is for speech, S is for speech.
Just go in front of me, dude. I don't even care. Just fucking go. I'm fucking too mad to fucking even be around these fucking people, dude. I'm not even gonna fucking play today. Honestly, it's not fucking worth it. I'm not gonna get mad like this.
S is for speech.
Yeah, then this is the next rough situation we got. I didn't say tough situation this time, at least. I said rough. That's better, right? I'm trying not to repeat myself and say the same phrases a million times. It's tough situation. Alright, I'm fucking stupid. You remember I just told you about that shit? That Tiavia, I'm sorry. I won't do that again. The guy from Brazil, I think he does it again to D-Lou, watch. Slide over and slam on your brakes. That's just not a good idea. I really, like, why? See how it works? I really don't like it. We all do it every once in a while because of whatever the situation is. I think I do it in one of these races coming up, but I gave him enough room. That's moving under, that's not only sliding over in front and slamming on your brakes right at the braking zone, but that was all. He was also moving while he was under braking. That was pretty wild. And he did it to me, and that's why I let go of my brakes for just a second and gave him a bump, just enough that I knew it wouldn't ruin his race or do anything bad, just to let him know I wasn't happy about it. But unfortunately, it caused me to hit Teddy, and I was mad at Teddy when I shouldn't have been, just because I was mad. Because it's just dumb. Just stop being mad. That's all. I gotta just stop being fucking mad. But yeah, so we come back to here and I'm mad. D-Lou had to slow up, and it caused me to slow up. So we're all good here. I'm not gonna punt D-Lou. Everything's fine. We're getting through here. But because Batman is on the inside of D-Lou ends up having to take this turn really, really slowly. And I'm getting on the brakes as best as I can to not hit him, but I do end up bumping him a little bit. I can't drive through them, but you see my brakes are applied. I'm not trying to make contact with him. They're just going very, very slow. Unfortunately, they're just going very slow. The Constantine effect, Teddy bumps me from behind, but just real quick to see it in fast motion again. It happened really quick. I did continue on because I didn't feel like it was too much. I didn't, we'll see. Because of the Constantine effect, I ended up being beside D-Lou. In this time I was thinking about lifting and letting him back through because of this bump. Because of that bump, and then I got bumped, I was gonna let him through, and then I was just like, you know what, I don't know what happened there. In live time, I probably was like, fuck you, I don't care. But in reality, I don't really know what, in the live moment, I don't really know what happened there. And with the Constantine effect of getting bumped and bumped and bumped, I just kept it moving. I keep taking this fast right and wrong because D-Lou is all in my head now, and I keep messing it up. So I have to make some corrections, and I go wide there and get myself a half-second penalty. Just dumb. I just want to show how the respect I give him, and I think he gave me respect also whenever we went 2x2 through there. I just feel like I gave him more room than he gave me, and it caused me to get swallowed up by Teddy too. So again, mistakes, man. Just trying to learn from these mistakes. I didn't defend here because I knew that the outside is going to turn to the inside, and I thought we would be linked up here. So I kind of wanted this to be this way. Because I knew I'd have the inside here. But I gave him enough room to run and accelerate out to the edge. See, again with the weird braking, it kept throwing me off. His braking was just different than me, and even with me trying to copy him, I still couldn't get it quite right. So yeah, I mean, I definitely made some mistakes in this race and have some things that I regret, just some decisions that just being angry and just being like, my 5th race in a row trying to get back into the A real quick. Just being stupid, making dumb decisions. Yeah, I just let Teddy go at that point. I always reach a point. You reach nirvana at some point, and you just go, you know what? Let's just move on to the next race. The whole thing was just back and forth and back and forth. So let me just finish this race and survive. And that's what we did. So in the end, I wasn't mad at anyone in this race in particular. There was just that 3 wide caused a chain reaction of a lot of losses from me, and I'm interested if anyone that has an opinion on what they think they would have done differently. Obviously the easy choice is, oh, well, don't let them go inside of you. Go even more narrow, but it's just like, it was early in the race. It was, oh well. And definitely don't get mad. Teddy Ruxpin didn't do anything wrong for me I didn't do anything bad to him other than I didn't give him any room whenever he was on the outside, and because I made a retaliatory dumb thing to let go of my brakes to give him a bump, I hit Teddy also. So sorry, Teddy. It wasn't a good decision I made. That's because I was frustrated with a chain of events, and it was stupid.